My friends, it's so good to see you. Hello. Happy freaking Friday. Happy freaking Friday. How's everybody doing today? Hello. Peachy. A first-time Alacritus adventure. Congratulations, Peachy. Hello, hello. Lady Iron, good morning. Jezraya, good morning. Woot, woot. Working from home. Get to watch today. Love to see it, Jezraya. How's your day? How's your week been? Coleman, good morning. One of my peak buddies. I can't remember how we started that. Coleman Michelangelo? No clue. No idea. I vaguely remember, it's been a while, but no, I couldn't even tell you why. But lurking and working. Oh, dang. But is that, you're back to work, Kirk? I was thinking you were still off for some reason. But hello, beautiful. Hi, hottie. No, you. Work week has been great. Easy week so far. Middle of the month, and boss is off today. Okay, we love when the boss is off. My boss is also off work today. Do we have the same boss? Yeah, my boss is off as well. It's going to make things a little bit more chill, I guess, because, well, I mean, my boss being off doesn't really matter too much, I guess, but I'm off work starting next week. Like well, today's my last day for the next, like, how many days am I taking off? 6? No, I'm taking off either 7 or 8 days. I think 8 days of work. And so I'm not going to start a new project today. And I finished my other project. I finished my other project yesterday, so I might just be set. That'll be cool. You were all peak entertainment last night. That was so much fun. Such a good game. I didn't know. I mean, I knew about the game. I didn't know exactly how it worked. And I think it was a lot of fun. I'm glad we gave it a shot. And I would definitely play it again, for sure. Was a great time. It seems like one of those games that is easy to pick up but difficult to master, you know? So that was really cool. I felt pretty good. I was a little frustrated. You guys know I'm a competitive guy. I was a little frustrated that I died like right at the end. Like that was the only time I died all night, was right at the end. And so I almost climbed the mountain like all the way to the peak on my very first time playing. I didn't die any other time. So I was a little bummed about that, but I'm sorry you followed me. Yeah, but I mean, it was my fault, Coleman, because like what I'd been doing to that point was if somebody starts climbing, I kind of just watch their route, and if they're right in front of me. And obviously if I'm climbing like my own route, then I can't do this. But if I'm following somebody, I typically watch their route, and if they like don't make it, then I don't follow them. If they do, then I do, you know? And you were mid climb, and I was like, well, I have tons of stamina right now, so I'll just go ahead and do it. And neither of us had enough. So that's me at home. Easy pickup, hard to master. LOL, I'm a troll. Just hearing Koro's blood-curdling screams echoing. There were, the echoes were really funny, actually. Koro cracking up while falling to her death was great. Lutz is a follower confirmed. Well, I mean, in that case, I was. Coleman's like, all right, I think this is the path over here. And so I was like, okay, all right, let's do this. And I just got excited, and I started going before waiting to see like how his route ended up. Koro finding Pibba's body was so effing hilarious. I was crying. I gotta know what your shirt says. It says, wow, look at the clouds. Wow, look at the clouds. This is a shirt made by Mrs. Magoots. Mrs. Magoots made it. Look at all these chickens. She made this when I made the Spank Tavern shirt. So, you know, One of them is a masterpiece, and the other is about clouds, you know? I'm kidding. I love, but you know what I love even more? My Loots Magoots original merch. Yeah, like I said, even that was even a surprise to me. I didn't know anything about it. I guess Ursa said that she had it for a while, and I don't know how long that was, but I mean, like I said, I don't get notifications when people buy things, so I'm trying to work on that. I want Loot Spot Goots to notify me when somebody purchases something, so I can then go and thank them. But I'm not there yet. And what I'm not sure of either is a couple of these integrations that I want to make require. I feel like some of them will require me to bring Loot Spot Goots online, like expose him to the World Wide Web, and I don't want to do that. So I'm trying to figure out if there's I'm sure there's some other way I can do it. I just don't know. I don't know exactly the process yet, so I'm going to look into that. But I haven't even really looked into it yet. So it is on my list of things to do. I have an actual like backlog of tasks. So hello, good morning, Akti. You deserve a smack from Mary for that one. She would have laughed. She would have laughed. She made the mug in the pic too. In case you couldn't read it, it says kids, mommy's busy making that home money. I did see the home money part. Yeah. I'm sorry I missed last night. That's okay, Akti. Everything going okay with the move? I did get a bunch of stuff away. We had a good time. It was I kind of like Spooky said, I understand the hype around the game now. It was a lot of fun. And we played with, did we have 8? Wait, I didn't even count. Okay. Shorty, me, Nonder, Coleman, Spooky, Koro, Yas, Pibba. I think we had 8. I think that's everybody, right? So we basically doubled the party. Is it available on VR too? I don't think so. Unless there's a separate mod, because I already had the game and I looked at my like VR capable games and it didn't show up. I'm pretty sure I checked that before I bought Peak, or after I bought Peak, I mean. So I don't think so. Wait, do you have that Spank Tavern shirt still? I forget what it ended up looking like. Do I have it? What do you mean? Look at my pets channel, please. Of course, Koro, hello, good morning. Wake up, please. Oh, you brought the loon. You brought the loon. I had so much fun last night. I'm so sorry to everyone who had to listen to me. No, it definitely added to our experience. We talked about you just now. Like, did you make one for yourself too? Yeah, I have the exact same one you do. The design, so they're screen printed. So you basically like burn the design into the like, I don't know what you call it, stencil. The design is like burnt into the stencil. So so I could have just like made however many Spank Tavern shirts, but I only ended up making 3. I was kind of surprised, but Mrs. Magoots wanted one of them too. So I've got one, you've got one, and Mrs. Magoots has one. That's it. Ghost, hello! Why can't orphans play baseball? They don't know where home is. Oh, good grief. I think it was unanimous. You were the most entertaining factor last night. I brought my wiener to work. You did bring your wiener to work. Finding Pibba's corpse. I couldn't. I don't think I could hear Koro at that point. Because was that near the end? Pibba had some. Well, so I got disconnected at one point too, but Pibba got disconnected twice. Oh, it was towards the beginning. Oh, okay. So like when he died the first time. Although that might have been the only time he died. The other times he just got like disconnected. Well, technically, I guess he also did die when he got disconnected, I think, one of the times. I don't remember, but when her and Spooky blew up in the fart clouds. Okay. Yeah, we were kind of far behind you because I don't remember what happened. Was that was before we got to the desert area. I got stuck in the desert area for a while because the path I was on just lost all sunlight. So I had to, or all shadows. So I had to just like backtrack a bit and then stay there until the sun went down. That was, yeah. I found his skeleton and backpack, stumbled onto his body, and she was genuinely screaming in despair. I think we could hear the echoes from where we were, from where Sorty and I were. We could hear some echoes, and it's just like, wow, that's a lot of commotion. And then next thing we know, we look up and it's just like, it's 6 ghosts surrounding us. Wish you had a clip of it. Yeah. Quick lurk to get the fan out the door. The fan? The fan. It's a fan. I get it now. Okay. Why are you kicking me out, right? Please, no, I'm your biggest fan. But yeah, I would love to play again with people because that was a lot of fun. And that was a really good group too. I love every single one of you. And I don't think I'd ever... well, first of all, I'd never played a game with Sorty yet. So that was new. I feel like I've never really got to hang out with Yas either. So that was great to be able to hang out with them. Mini Chan is officially 15. I'm an old lady. Chand, hello, good morning. Also, happy birthday to Mini Chan again. Oh wait, no, wait, you say so today is her birthday? Yeah, exactly, Coleman. All I got to do, I mean, I've raided Yas a couple times maybe, but not and been raided by Yas, but never actually got to truly like hang out. So mini canned. It's close. I'm on my laptop keyboard. It was yesterday. Okay, all right. I was gonna say, but I'm like still reeling. All right, I was gonna say I was there when Sorty, well, it wasn't singing. Played her happy birthday. I was gonna say yeah. What is the name of that instrument? It's like a keyboard, you know. Coro saying I didn't expect him to be decomposed. Watching Coleman windmill down the center of that last climb also about killed me. If I just waited, seriously, if I just waited 2 more seconds, I think I would have finished. I think I would have finished the climb because like I'm behind Coleman basically, and he's like, I'm dead. And I was like, oh shoot, I'm mid climb. And maybe I should have just tried to go straight back. I might have had time. At that point in time, I'm not sure exactly where I was at on the route, but I should have. I don't know. I just got too excited. It's like, we're so close to being done. Let's finish this thing. And I feel I'm annoyed at myself. I had been taking it much more cautiously until that point. Didn't know they were a man with a hot voice, so that's on me. Yas has a great voice. Also a great accent too, you know. I love Yas. Yas! Hey, Trip Chance, hello. Hi, and hope you've had a nice day so far. It's just beginning for me, but had a fun evening last night. We played some games with, I played some games with 7 other people on Peak. It was on a Sword Bear stream, and it was a great time. Move that chair just a little bit. It's kind of cramping my style here. Melodica? Are you talking about the... Oh, is that what it's called? Sure, it has like a cool bendy straw, which I think is... You were so cracked as always. I was just so excited. I was like, oh, cool. And Mrs. Magoots, she wanted to go to bed because we've been having issues with Ginny. And so we're trying to go to bed at the same time. She was tired, had a headache. And I was like, oh, we're so close to finishing this. Plus, I'll get some really cool badges. And I don't think I got anything. I don't think I got anything. Well, no, that's not true. I did get some outfits unlocked, but I don't know if I got any. I don't think I got any badges since I died right there at the end. Like, the only death I had. Like, don't get me wrong, Pibba deserves the badges he got, but Pibba died earlier. Like, we died the same number of times. And he gets awards, and I get nothing. And that's sad. That's not fair. That's not fair. I got badges, and you did too. My scout report didn't do anything. Oh, okay. So, okay, maybe it was just the fact... Oh, you know what? I did see a mod. I think I'll install it then on Thunderstore as well. There was a mod saying something about fix the ending screen for Peak Unlimited. But it hadn't been updated in a long time, and the Peak Unlimited one had been updated recently. So I thought, oh, okay, maybe they fix it in Peak Unlimited. I'm not sure. But I did see a mod for that. I think I'll download that then. Pibba is cracked at that game, though. Reach 100 views on YouTube for 4 videos. I've created my little... my channel on 12th of September, so don't mock me. It's little things. I would never mock you anyway, Script Chance. I also wasted a Python earlier. I don't know what happened to mine. I used one of them, but I had a second one, and I don't know if I dropped it or something, or when I DC'd, maybe somebody else picked it up. I'm not sure, but yeah, I had a second one. I don't know what happened to it. Yasta's music, if anyone enjoys their voice. Do they really? I didn't know that. I knew that, let's see. Resilient. I'm trying to think of other people I've met via Spooky. I know Resilient does music. Yas does as well. Wait, no, wait. Actually, okay. No, I distinctly remember hearing Yas do, like, some hardcore vocals one time. And that was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't... I'm always a little astounded because I can't scream like that, you know. Emptied and collapsed 5 boxes yesterday. 5? Pookie is taking me on a hot date tonight for our 2-year anniversary. Hot date, huh? Oh, for 2 years from the time you lied to me? Is that what you mean? Oh, 2 years of dating. Oh, okay. I couldn't remember. I thought it was 2 years of maybe, yeah, just lying to your good buddy Lutz, and I couldn't remember. Spooky and I made out in front of it, so I wasn't really looking at badges in the mirror. Betrayed by your closest people. No worries, your voice is hot enough the way it is. Well, thank you, Trip Chance. Yeah, I can't scream. I would love to though. I do love me some screamy songs, you know. Poor Lutz. You can scream like that, your mic just peaks though. My mic does peak. I still don't know exactly what I need to do to fix that. To just have it get quieter instead, because I have both the compressor and an expander. I don't know. They must be fighting against one another. But even Mary knew. Yeah, literally lied to everybody. Lied to by everybody. And I had my suspicions, all right, but I was like, well, I mean, you know, nobody said anything to me, so. You need Koro's mic because we could hear every octave on that thing, blowing our eardrums out. You can get an ASMR mic. Those have a lot of settings. Oh, like the ear mics. I never claimed to be subtle. So I wish I could have seen Luke's face when you guys told me you were living in sin. I was on camera for that. I was. Spooky told me on a video call. I thought it was pretty weird. It's like, oh, Spooky wants to video call rather than just call, but okay. You know, whatever. All right, I'm going to have a seat. Let's play some Alan Wake 2. You have a work call at 8:30? Oh, that is horrendous. That is horrendous. I would say quit, but I also know you like your company, so I guess they get away with things every so often, huh? Ugh. All right. I feel like we discussed that at one point, didn't we? Which part? The fact that I was like, well, there might be something going on. Probably. We probably did. Wouldn't have met him without you. I know you guys say that. I guess there's no way of knowing for sure, but I don't know. Part of me is just like, I don't know. I think things have a way of just, life finds a way. You know what I mean? Life finds a way. But maybe I sped up the process. All right. Switching to our headphones here. Lutz needs to find me a man. I would love to. I would honestly love to. Maybe I guess these headphones can be connected to multiple sources at a time, because it just said disconnected, but I can still hear everything. So, okay. Let's get Alan Wake launched. If I can... Wanted to play with headphones because it is way more tense with headphones. I feel more invested. All right, bring you in over here. Also pause the music for me there. Perfect. Okay. Was thinking about that model. There's a thick mic with built-in lights, but an ear model mic would be interesting. Where's my express delivery service? We both liked your username, and that forever linked us. Forever linked us. And now we're the throuple that we've always... Wait, what? Keep my ears to the ground over here for you, pal. I also keep my eyes peeled. Lutz, have they ever asked you to officiate the wedding? I said it should be you or Glenn. I think Glenn got the call. I liked his face and his bot. Oh my gosh. Stop. Customer didn't answer the phone. Score 1 for me. Oh, heck yeah. Forget you, customer. All right, let's hit continue. We're in some stuff. Some stuff is happening here. We're in the Torverlap today. But I do distinctly remember mumbling the name. Wait, the James Earl Jones line as I clicked it the first time. To be more exact, I meant Blue Yeti USB. Oh, I used to have a Blue Yeti. I sold it. They sold it on eBay. I had a Blue Yeti, then I went to the Rode Pod mic. I like these. I liked the more analog sound from the Pod mic, and this is my other. Obviously, this is another XLR mic here. This is the Electro Voice RE20. Glad I got a good chuckle out of that. Pray tell. Yeah, Totes Magoats. Totes Magoats is what my username is based off of. Yeah. Not that it didn't receive a lot of hype, but I gotta say, I think I Love You Man is one of my favorites of the, that era of, comedy movies that, I don't know. It's not, quoted all the time, I feel like. Totally. Totes my goats. Cool. I just always loved that movie. That was fast, Octi. Hello, Nonder and Nonsters. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, hello. We squatted all over Godric's face. Wait, you killed Godric there? Did I miss it? I had the stream up, but then, when I launched the game, the stream disappears. Hello, Ursa, and Nonder, and Annie, and Mute. How is everybody? Rode condenser mic seems good for singing. Yeah, so maybe that's what it is. because I don't have condenser mics. These are dynamic mics. That's probably why. I don't think I'll ever get Alacritus, but I can get the shouty. Ams. What an excuse. Oh, I didn't have my text box selected. Yep, he dead. Nice. Very cool. What do you mean, what an excuse, though, Ams? Oh, man. Why does it do this? Why does it do this? All right, we get to reboot the game. Let's see. Do you think we just, if we leave the game and go back in, do you think that's enough? It's a weird dealio here with this. Who up waking Alan? Blondie, hello. I opened my game. My game is full screen. What do you mean? I have chat on this screen. I have game on this screen. All right. Yeah, I just don't get this. I don't get this bug here at all. I was watching until I opened the game. For real. I promise. I promise. I don't know it from the movie. Totes my goats.
It's a loop, like the others.
Oh, wait, did I did backtrack a bit. Okay. All right, so little catcher-upper here, okay? We are playing as Saga. Saga entered the overlap. These are late game spoilers, obviously, okay? We're pretty deep into this game. Saga entered the overlap in search of... That is a spider crawling on my door over there. Huh. Entered the overlap in search of Tor, and that's pretty much that. Yeah, you're caught up to speed. We just booted into the game. I kind of sat on the menu for a bit. Absolute hurt from watching you all play Peak last night. It was so much fun. I super enjoyed it. Super enjoyed it. Let's see here. My abs hurt from something else last night. Oh, wow. Congrats. Congrats on that. Hunt update is coming for you. Wait. Is that today? I did see an announcement on their Discord. Was that today? Oh, we're getting some hotel vibes here. Okay. Coleman, are you working on Monday by chance? I'm sure you are, but... Wait, why did she just say that? Beware the drowned lady. Wait a minute. Is Cynthia the drowned lady? Need to watch the VOD. It'll be pretty entertaining, I think. I don't know. I think the funniest thing I witnessed last night was Sortie dropped a rope near the... We were near the peak at that point. Sortie climbed up, dropped a rope, and Spooky's like, "Oh my god, Sortie, you're our hero!" He jumps for the rope and misses it. And like it was one of those where you either grab the rope or you're a goner. And I made some heinous sound into my microphone. But I don't know what that looked like from Sortie's perspective. I wish I had a video of it because it was hilarious from mine. I was directly behind him.
A dead end.
It was so funny. But just the fact he's like, "You're our hero," jumps, dies. Oh, man. Can't believe y'all were yelling at me for being ahead when Pibba was the one that was 500 years in front of us at all times and backtracked constantly. I guess because Pibba backtracked, I didn't even know. The game minimized again. Computer doing some weird stuff. Okay. It's another dead end? Or no? No. Okay, hang on. Gosh, this area is trippy. Character's face had me in stitches, the serious eyes, the hollowed cheeks. Yeah, I went for a theme. I think it did work out pretty well. Yas's character is also hilarious. Just looked so intense all the time. You're working Monday. Okay. I'm off work Monday, so I'm probably going to play some games a little longer that day. I have a couple ideas of things. Oop. Can I... There we go. Just an auto crouch here. Okay. Oh, this definitely seems like a place to get ambushed. Right? We got a flare and some bullets. Take the bullets, please. Have I used this hunting rifle yet? I don't think I have. Uten and Yalin. Spooky, hello. I fell into a volcano golem style. Lutz didn't even cry about it. I was just talking about that. Oh, goodness. Also not sure when the hunt update is, but I was talking about the spider IRL. Oh, okay. That makes more sense now. I was like, yeah, I did see them post about it, but I didn't realize that was today. Down on the ground behind him, too. Just watch him completely whiff. Opening scene from Cliffhanger. Where there were points where I thought I was ahead, and then all of a sudden I get on a ledge and boom, Pibba. I felt you all chose perfect faces for yourselves. I never knew all Canadians were orange. Wait, we're all... I guess, wait, there was only two Canadians, right? Best night's sleep ever because of my Lutz shirt. He was crying, laughing. 100% remember watching you DJ shout Octi off a cliff after I fell into lava. It is pretty great. Koro and Spooky were getting very invested in the characters. Spooky was saying how he couldn't, like Koro was lagging behind a little bit on a certain point. He's like, I can't watch my love burn in front of my eyes. I can't, guys. I just can't. I can't do it. I don't squish unless they get in my face. If they stay out of sight, they can live. Or if Mercer wants to take them outside, I allow it. It was well over this way. Like, I can't... I mean, I guess you... Again, you can't really see me point when I'm in this view, but... It was well out of my reach. I would have needed probably four times arm to get to that point. Maybe more. Maybe 5. Okay. I can kind of... Wait, is that a reflection? Nope. That is... something over there. Oh, that's an area I can go. Okay. There's a lever to pull.
Locked. The key has to be nearby.
I'm guessing Rose's key fob would not work. No. Okay. This flips a light switch that changes the overlap. I just don't know if it's powered up. It is. Oh, wow. That's a lot different. Solid sleep helped. Wait, what happened? Did the migraine stick around for long? It did all day. Dang. Yeah. It's got to be those... I can't watch my beautiful wife burn alive. Yeah. It's got to be that 9-hour meeting, Spooky. That's the only thing I can think of. Right? And also, how interview go? How do interview do? And Koro, you were saying your interview, you have impressions to do, right? Or was that your first day? I can't remember now which it was. If that was interview for the other job or if that was your experience from the first day. I like when Koro was saying how much the jellyfish burns, and there's Yas smacking it again and again and again with the angry face. The face was so angry. Why can I never get... I really want some dang bolt cutters. One day, huh? What if I use this toy Puko knife? Okay. Let's pull another switch over here. Maybe this door is going to be open. after we pull the switch. Nonder still had the funniest death because he just calmly resigned himself to it every time. Bonfire at the Peachy Homestead tonight if anyone wants to come through. Good bonfire. It's not saying that you're you can't have a bonfire by any means. But man, I'm ready for it to cool off before I have some bonfires. I like it to be a little nip in the air, you know? Oh, there's a key. Okay. So now we just flip the switch back, I guess? Or is the cabinet over here? I think I gotta flip this switch again. Oh, wow. This is advanced darkness. This is disappointing. Nobody ate any bodies. Wait, is there actual cannibalism in the game? You gotta be kidding me. We're getting the bolt cutters from the overlap? Of all places, the overlap? Freaking epic. Wait. I don't even know how to bring the epic overlay up. Is there a reason? I don't think there was another reason to go through there, was there? Where was that gate? Maybe it is. Gross, I don't want to eat you. Peak doesn't allow for Viking funerals. You will rot forever. Interviewed the board of pharmacy, but I don't want to leave this job. Yeah. Interview went well. They're doing 2 rounds. Really hope I make the cut again. The job had over 300 applicants, so even making the first round is good. 300? Gosh, dang. For one job? Just remember Nonder exploding himself off the mountain. His last words were relatively chill. Damn it. Aw, oh, damn it. Okay, there it is. I was right. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I panic fired so hard. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Jeez, I was looking at chat. I'm sick of the heat. I know, me too. Best jump scare I think ever. I'm telling you, the headphones make a huge difference. I don't know what it is, but just like the speakers are not the same. Not the same. Nonder was so calm the whole game. It was very helpful and funny. Playing Nonder is probably the reason I'll keep playing, to be honest. Excellent first timer guide. Oh, you played together? Ask if you're still getting the epic noises. Yes. And I don't know how to turn them off. At this point, at least. I tried bringing up the overlay, and it did not work. Okay. Well, hey, we survived. I actually didn't take any damage there, despite my visceral pants pooping I did there. We kissed on the top one of the levels. We weren't audible from Sorty's stream, but he was trying to follow me on a very simple jump. He just goes, I didn't make it. And then you hear his laughter get further away. I didn't make it. Gosh, that was also kind of terrifying there. Hundreds of applicants for every job is the norm right now, sadly. Is it a remote position? use multiple batteries every time. I don't know why. The aiming is just a little bit broken there. But nice shooting Tex. Becoming convinced that walking in a la the 60s with a hard copy is the way to actually get in. Huh. Just like to really try to stand out, you mean? Gosh dang. Some of the advice I heard from like more old school like hiring processes just kind of gives me the quinge a little bit. Like, yeah, just keep going back every day to let them know how important the job is to you. Like, I don't know. That's freaking weird. I'm going to be honest. I don't know that there's any job that's that important to me. Yeah, same as yours, Spooky. When Lootspot Goots is, well, I mean, Lootspot Goots is in charge of it. When Lootspot Goots Pie is in charge of it, I'll make it where all of those work. Like, they just all do the same thing. I'll just add an alias for all of them. So used to everyone being mad at mine. Shoot, I guess I gotta go back through this. Play with Nan and Yaj my first time. Do recommend. I think Yaj would be hilarious to play with. Big fan of Yaj's laughter. Big fan. Played Sea of Thieves with Yaj. One of my favorite, and I mean, I played a good amount of hours of Sea of Thieves, and one of my favorite memories in Sea of Thieves is Yaj and I playing. And we had this idea, we'd park the ship on like one side of the island, like fully, you know, we saw that there was a ship at port in this island, and we're like, okay, let's get in there and try to steal their stuff. So we park it like hidden completely from the other ship. We like shoot ourselves over. We're sneaking through the island. Nobody sees us. We get on their ship. Still, nobody has seen us to this point. Next thing we know, a ship is like right up on us. And there's a chat message in the top left corner, and it says, "You'll always remember the day," you know, it's the quote from Pirates of the Caribbean, you know, "you met Captain Jack Sparrow." And it's our ship. The ship that we got on, that guy had done the exact same thing and went around the island, is flying by on our ship as we're standing there on his ship. We both just lose it. Oh my gosh. So good. Sorty, hello. Sorty. Thank you so much for putting everything together last night. It was a blast. Super enjoyed it. Glad to be invited. Okay, I guess I have to flip another light switch because there is nowhere else to go over here. Yours makes sense. Sorty's does not. Isn't Sorty's quote ad like one command? I thought that's what it was. Oh shoot, there's another bolt. What? Okay. Huh. All right, let's do this. Iron spelled and said perfectly. What's that on the ground? Oh, these rocks are kind of tripping out a little bit. Thanks for playing. That was awesome. It was great. I honestly, I wasn't sure how it was going to go with 8 people. But I honestly think that I mean, again, I'd never played with 4, but I feel like it made it even better. You know? There are certain games where you can definitely get, there's definitely an upper limit on the number of people you can play with. But that was a lot of fun. And I don't know if like the disconnect that Pib and I had was because of the mod or what it was, but other than that, I mean, it worked flawlessly, and it wasn't really that detrimental either. Like Pibba, obviously he got disconnected a second time, but he was still able to get back in and mid game, which is good. Mine wasn't bad at all. I did get kind of left behind a little bit, but we were able to salvage that. Not a big deal. I called myself Iron the other day, so I guess it's official. I thought you'd already been doing that. Super curious why the game works for you and not Sword Bear. I don't know. We've chatted about it. I gave Swordy my settings, at least my stream settings. I can't remember. Did we ever share game settings? If you want, I mean, I can always do that too. I can screenshot the settings and send them to you. I don't know. I have this weird thing where every time I load into a game for the first time, it's a slideshow. It just happened this morning too. I went back to the main menu, jumped right back in a game, was totally fine. That's happened, and that's been like a consistent thing with my first load. I'm sorry. Okay, that came out wrong. That's been a consistent problem the first time I load into the game every day. So, love starting my morning knocking down someone not staying in their lane. Oh yeah? What was it this time? No clue on that one. For all I know, it's just that one section. It could be, yeah. Uwu, Kusi, Pier, Chandra, Gursa, Swordy, ignore half your messages in chat, Bear. Wait, what? It happened a couple of times, though, I thought. Classic Aaron. Chaotic enough to be entertaining without being overwhelming. Yes. I think there's even still, there's probably an upper limit on that game. But 8 wasn't bad. I really didn't think 8 was bad. Watch more of those group game nights. It was a dose of serotonin I needed this week. I stayed with you. We were Jungle Trauma brothers. Yeah, it was... That was super helpful, too. Since I had the backpack, getting the helping hands up. Wouldn't have made it without Swordy. Part of me wants to start a semi-regular friend slop Friday or something like that. Okay, we just did another loop.
Back again.
Yep.
Gotta go deeper.
Back in the saddle again. Gotta go deeper, ayo. Okay. It's getting kind of murky around here. In the first game, that meant that Taken were nearby. Shoot, I got 2 stacks of batteries still. I'm really hoping that the hunting rifle can just be my main weapon for the rest of the game. We'll see, though. You all clutch the jungle. Meeting in 4 minutes. If this paycheck wasn't so good, I'd just coast today. Is there any way to do both? Coast and collect a paycheck? Said exactly to what you have it and work great offline. Started streaming, it blew up, and my OBS settings are more resource conservative than your... Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Consistent with my first... Just consistent with my first... That's it. Swordbear do be ignoring chat messages all the time. Well, okay, that was... I won't stand for the slander. It was tough, though. There was a lot going on. Same person this time. They said they were working on something that's literally in my job description, needs to go through legal review, not knowing it needs to go through legal. Oh, yikes. I'm gonna stop streaming and start doing YouTube exclusively, since at least there I can turn off comments. Stop streaming, then how are you gonna get live reactions to Minichan listening to you? I love and accept you, Swordy. I do too. You guys, there's an easy solution to this. Just join his voice chat. I feel like I had Swordy's ear all night. It was great. Instead of the end, I get mad, self-conscious during collabs because, of course, I'm going to be more focused on talking to the guests. No, I think it makes perfect sense. Oh my gosh. Could do without the weird blurry cloud things. It's very unsettling. Oh, okay. Not going back. This is me as hell. Comments and videos have been wildly... I'm trying real hard to not let it all bug me. On the shorts or on the long form as well? I mean, I know the shorts have been going...
Tor!
Tor.
Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. I need a pause here. I need a second. Geez Louise. On both. Really? Yeah, I mean, shorts are weird. Like, I don't know. Shorts are just freaking weird. Just a lot of trolls. You had his ears, hands, his feet. His feet? What? I think I had his feet. Easy solution. I need to blow up and become a bigger streamer so chat gets used to me ignoring them. Honestly, though, wouldn't be shocked.
I'm sorry, kiddo. The hag tricked me.
Tor, I'm here! I'm coming!
I don't... Oh, okay. Congrats on that. I don't... She doesn't see him, right? This is gonna get bad. This is gonna get bad here, friends. Oh, there's a button. Oh, gosh. Before I hit the button, yeah, what is this? I can climb? Oh, no.
I need to get the lights on to reach him.
Oh, no, guys. This means... Okay. I'm gonna have to get out of the water. I bet I can get up here, too. Yep. And over here. Yep. Oh, no. Oh, gosh dang. Gosh dang. Okay. Oh. I'm standing on the lid there. Okay. Did I don't have my shotgun, right? Yeah. Okay, I need to hotkey this. Let's quick slot this over here on 2. There we go. Okay. Now I can switch between my guns pretty easily. And I should reload this crossbow. We're getting prepped for this. This is going to be fight for sure. I'm talking about Sword Bear. Sword Bear! Ignoring chat during regular non-collab streams. Pod 2 is almost 10k views. Dang. YouTube has always had the worst kind of commenters, in my opinion. It's such a weird thing, because people have definitely said, like, don't read the comments on YouTube. I typically end up going to the comments a lot of times on videos that I watch, and I feel like people always say that. Like, yeah, YouTube comments are terrible. Never go to the comments. And I'm like, most of the videos I watch, I don't see it. Like, I just don't. I don't know why that is. Yeah. I mean, admittedly, for every annoying comment I get, there's like 200 more views. Wow. Okay. So, hey, they're just feeding it. They're just feeding your algorithm. Then again, that may be kind of a negative spiral, but internet trolls are just there to feed off your reactions. Don't give them the free space in your head. They ain't worth the energy. Chat during collabs are just busy chat sections. I miss messages. Pay attention to us. Wow, you never read chat. Chat when I'm solo gaming on a normal night. Crickets. Not sure if I have 30 viewers or 0. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I feel like you're speaking to me. It's like I've had that same thought before. I'm like, yeah, I have no clue. Because sometimes there's nobody talking, and I'm like, I maybe have nobody here, and that's fine. It's okay. But yeah, I have no clue. Water monster time? Yeah, I'm thinking so. Twitter beats them, but to be fair, bars on the floor. Yeah, Twitter's gotten her. I mean, Twitter had always been a little bit on the bad side, even before, you know, but I deleted it off my phone. Kind of one of those things where I was like, I have to accept it. And I think I also logged myself out of all of my devices and whatnot too. So I'm just not even on there. Now you yell at me, Spooky. Had sleepy eyes. Time to get COD 3. Yeah. How is that going? Oh wait, okay, you filmed COD 3 already? Are you and you're recording on 4? Or you say scripting. What is the process for making the video? Is it recording, scripting, then editing? Or well, I'm sure you're not editing first, but like where's the scripting versus playing? I assume you play first. Alright. I'm tired of Cynthia's creepy freaking laughs. We're gonna hit this button, okay? Everything's reloaded, right? That can... Oh, right. I got a perk to have that hold more bullets, so I'm glad I checked that too. Okay, we're good. Here we go.
You took Tor. I'm here to take him back.
Wait. Did she say something about, like, get it, honey? Do it, lady.
So damn dark down here. I'm underwater. She's trapped me at the bottom. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Oh, gosh. Okay, how do I get this to all be green, I'm guessing? I don't know. Underwater. Dong water? Freaking dong water, Ursa? Get up! Get up! Oh my gosh. The way I just clenched right there. And I probably can't... Okay, when we're in the water, we gotta be in the water for as little time as possible. This is the way I came in, so I know I'm not going this way. Okay. There's no winning with them, right? I know. Press F to pay respects. Took it on my phone. I still check on it desktop off and on just to stay up to speed on drama and stuff, but I don't need to be doom scrolling it. I got logged out, so anytime I get like a link to it, I can only see that one tweet, and that's actually been kind of nice. It's been very targeted that way. So I can't see any comments. I don't see any other related posts, you know.
There must be a way to get the power back on.
All right, let's try climbing up over here.
I gotta get out of the water.
Oh my gosh.
Into dark water.
Okay, there's another spot over there. I'm gonna go over there.
She's coming.
A tiny do it, lady. Do it, lady. Thing is, the comments that bug me the most aren't trolling. It's like real feedback presented slightly unkindly. It just exacerbates my insecurity on if I'm doing this right. Do you have an example? Do you think, I mean, can I ask you this, and like no judgment at all, but is it possible that you're adding tone where there is none in the comment?
Shit.
I will say this, just, I think part of it is the fact that, like, I work, I mean, those of you in tech jobs, you probably know this, but, like, some people in tech, it's just sort of changed my perspective on comments a lot of times. They're not trying to be rude or anything, but they're just maybe also not the most, like, they're just kind of socially awkward. And so sometimes they don't understand how their tone comes off. And so it's not meant to be something, negative all the time. But yet, you know, it kind of just comes off that way. And I don't know if, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not trying to give a random commenter the benefit of the doubt necessarily, but I'm just kind of curious if you think it's possible at all. You got me good. Okay. Tone is pretty clear. Okay. I guess if they call you like, they're like, oh yeah, this video is awesome, except for the part where you're stupid, or, you know, something like that. I guess I'm just looping around over here. Is there anything? I can't see anything. I'm just looking, okay? I'm just looking. Going over here. Oh no. It's a narrow hallway. I hear a generator. Who decides what is right? You do what makes you happy, and it'll attract the ones that are worthy. Feel that some people are awful at tone. Some people don't know how to get their point across in text form. Try to take away constructive info, and keep in mind there's a very decent chance they didn't mean to come across as buttheady as they seemed. Finding enemy mobs means you're going the right way, but also lots of people really aren't thinking about their tone. Also negative text bias. Lots of things could mean you aren't as under attack as you feel. IT nerds are bad at communicating. That's why devs like you and I will always stay employed. I do feel like that's true, honestly. All right, let's try this here. I'm going probably the opposite way of the way it wants me to. Oh gosh, you know what, this level is heavily inspired for sure by Amnesia, The Dark Descent. 100%. Okay. Did he say leave me? Okay, I can't even use that. I have full health right now. They got 4+ digits after their username. It's not a birth year. They're probably not so good at the internet. Too true.
She's under the water.
Okay. Be honest, this area is a little clunky, I will say. The fact that Saga has to be like told to jump down, like I'm trying to move here, and it's just kind of weird to drop down. I want to tell all you folks who make content that I'm proud of you, and you're also brave for putting yourself out there. You're doing amazing, and we love you, and don't let the dummies get to you because they have nothing in their lives to bring them actual joy, so they take it out on strangers. It's a sad but true fact, right? Also, not them being unkind, because there's lots of comments that are like, I have specific beef with how you did XYZ in the video, and you're wrong for it, and it made me not enjoy the content. Like, maybe I agree a little bit or felt weird about a certain part of the video. I can take good things away from it, but it rattles the confidence a little bit. I'm also fully cognizant that as a leftist, I'm wading well into enemy territory by critiquing war through the war video game. Yeah. You are raging against the machine, my friend. You're fighting the good fight. It is kind of a weird, certainly a weird thing that takes place when we try to justify horrendous things done to other humans, you know? I could do without so many Cynthia voice lines. I'm gonna be honest, I could. Oh, this is a long part. Woo! Okay. She might truly be, this might seriously be very much like Amnesia, because I don't even see anything there. Instantly makes me feel better because, wow, that's so many of them. Yeah, I didn't see anything there, just here. I think there's going to be a light switch because that area was blocked by the fence. And I'm guessing there's not going to be some sort of path that goes through there. Oh, this is bad. Ooh. Okay. This is a different generator. Oh, probably because that other generator is already running. We need a second one up, huh? Okay. All right. Dead by Daylight time. Can I use spacebar here? I'm going to try that. I don't like the fact that I can use spacebar. I don't like the fact that I have to let go of my mouse.
I'm not leaving you here, Tor.
Nope.
Hold on.
Not leaving Tor. We're not doing it. Get over here real fast. Cynthia just wants yap. Cynthia is very yappy. Did that generator just turn back off? No way, right? No chance. Okay, it's still going. Just was where I was at. Okay. There's definitely going to be a fight now, right? I can hit that button. Thanks. Sorry for missing your messages. Actually, though, thank you. The kind words are greatly appreciated. Always helps no end. We have steadfast homie supporters that will tune in, cheer us on, and shill our shiz even if the algorithm doesn't help us out. Yeah, or just a bot. It could also be a bot. That's true. There are a lot of bot accounts. Yeah, I appreciate you, Chand. And Octi. I mean, honestly, all of you guys, too. I appreciate the struggle, too, if that makes sense. Like, I think, I mean, we're all super impressed, like, just using the homies in chat right now as an example. Like, super impressed when, with Sorty's videos. Also, good to see that, like, the stuff Spooky's been putting out is gaining some traction. It's very, I don't know if humbling is the right word, but it's a humbling experience. Like, somebody who tried it, too. And I mean, I'll get back into trying some other YouTube stuff in the nearish future, but definitely gonna be taking a different approach to what I've been doing. I just can't do what I had tried to do earlier. I just don't have the time. It's not sustainable, unfortunately. I like the idea of doing Let's Plays, but not gonna work with the sketch. Or let me save you. Yeah, shh. Text usernames. Crap, gotta change these now. I'm going to start. Oh, wait. There's a John Green quote that goes something like, "It's amazing how often a username followed by a bunch of numbers acts exactly like a username followed by a bunch of numbers." I'm going to start using that. Octi, have you ever met John Green? Oh, God. Wait, why is that? It still looks red on the console. Probably because I have to push the button again. Makes sense. If you put time and thought into coming up with a good, clever, just concise, legible username, you probably care how others perceive you, even behind the anonymity of the internet. Not to say number names couldn't care, but they phoned it in on the first step at least, which doesn't bode well. Yeah. I don't have 4 digits and not that great at the internet. I haven't seen the Superman movie. Everybody's been saying it's incredible. I would really like to see it. I get a little weirded out by the fact that, like, movies now leave theaters really quickly, which is nice because I'd rather watch it at home these days. But I also feel like I don't know that I'm ever going to rent a movie for $20. You know what I mean? If I'm paying $20, I'm going to own that movie. Dismiss them out of hand, but if they're being a ding-dong, probably okay to disregard. Yeah. If no one else got me, I know Mini-Chan got me. Very specific scene you'll see and immediately laugh your butt off. You'll know it when you see it. That girl has no filter or way to hide her emotions, so she will let you know if she doesn't like you or something you do. Of course. Thanks for letting me gang. Of course, Spooky. I have not, but I would be fully starstruck and make a fool of myself or just sob on him. I'm just thinking, like...
Just leave me here.
He lives in my city, so I could... If you want to make a trip, is all I'm saying, is we could figure something out. He makes regular appearances. Criticisms that make you think about what you're doing, use that to improve and move forward. Don't let it stop you. become a big Vlogbrothers enjoyer in the last year. Ran over the weekend for like $8 on the Amazon credit card I had, and it was so good. Or Amazon credit I had. So wait, it was like the 20 minus your credit. Is that what you're saying? Or it was $8 and then you had a credit? Because I would rent a movie for $8. That's fine. All right, here we go, friends. This is going to be kind of scary, I think.
It's cold.
Or it's the opposite.
I can't see a goddamn thing.
A second. Wait, is this? This is replenishing.
I fucked everything up.
No, Tor, don't talk like that.
Apologize to him yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm getting you the hell out of here.
If only I knew where the hell to go. Something about dark water, yada, yada, yada. Okay, that door is still closed. I'm guessing I just need to go back to where I was when I turn the generator on. I feel like these lights are going to switch back, though. There's just no way, right? I do have to say, like, I know we've just been kind of chatting throughout this whole point. I've been loving that. But this game is really well made. Yep, I freaking knew it. This game is really well made with the whole, like, everything changes and stuff. It's very clever. What? Okay. Get freaking shot right in the face, Cynthia. Wait, how is that hitting me? Oh my gosh. Did I get the heal in time? What in the world? How do I dodge that? It's like fully homing in on me there. Next year, because I'm out of vacate days and money. Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely keep an eye out though for various public appearances. It all does fuel me, and I have ideas on what it could change and what I feel confident. I'm just sensitive in the morning. It was more in the credit, brought it down to 8, but it was already pretty cheap to rent. Okay. I feel like you got to work within the bounds of what's viable for your schedule. It's why my YouTube turnaround has been so slow. I'm trying to rejuice my streaming brain by chasing dopamine. But if that doesn't solve the problem, I may go on a longer hiatus to try focusing on YouTube more since I only have finite time. I'm not doing any time soon, though, because number one, I love hanging out with people. Number two, I want to hit my 5-year streaming mark. Yeah, definitely. And like I said, too, if you, I mean, again, no expiration on this, but if you ever feel like chatting about stuff, I'm always available. Well, I mean, you know what I mean? You can always reach out. I'm not literally 24/7 available, you know, but it wasn't $20 like most new releases. I think it was like 11 or 12. Okay. I'll have to take a look at it then. Cause yeah, last time I saw it was somewhere between like $18 and $20. I'm like, I just can't do it. Can't do it. Oh, dang. I'm gonna have to go. I'm probably gonna fail at this a couple times.
I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
Real fast. First aid kit. Let me actually equip this one here. Oh, no, I already have a first aid kit. Okay. Then let's also equip our trauma pads. Those are not. Quick slot those onto 1. Okay. So we do that. Yeah. 3 and 4. No, 4 twice and 1 twice. Okay. All right. Don't read when you're feeling that way, really. I don't look at news early in the morning for that reason. We all float down here. Maybe a little more like mini chant every day. I'm too past people pleasery. Need some of her tell it like it is energy. Always be able to receive messages. No promises on turn. I usually turnaround time. I'm pretty quick when I get a message. Okay, let's try to get... Well, it doesn't matter where we stand. Yeah, kind of just get teleported. Okay. Okay, if I wait till they light up. Oh, gosh. Okay, I... Dodge, please? There we go. Okay. No, 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 no. Okay, we don't have to shoot her dress off, right? I'm gonna die. I got freaking stuck. Heal! Woo! No, 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 no. Gosh dang it. We got her! Oh, oh, oh.
You again. The FBI. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Where are you? Is this coming from the dark place when you were still trapped? I have the clicker. We can finish this.
Without the clicker, you can help. I must find it.
I already have it. I can get it to you. But I have to understand. Did you write Logan into the story?
Lad's in danger. I need to get back. I'm writing a story. It's the only way.
Then change the story.
If this is the past, if this is you still in the dark place, then you can do that, right?
You cannot write her in. She's my daughter, goddammit!
Logan is in the story. I can get him to change it. I have the clicker. I'll make him change it now. He had no right to do this to Logan. To my family.
Tor,
Oh, fucking hell.
Are you okay?
Hey, you took your sweet time to come save your grandpa, huh?
Nice attitude. A family trait?
You're right. Sorry. Thanks for helping out an old bastard like me.
That's my job. Now, I've got some questions for you.
Of course you do, sweetie pie. And I got answers.
Finally, some answers. Dang, that was tough. Sorry, I went full focus on that. Whew. Never send energy your way. Also still waiting on that sound clip. Crap, I forgot to do something. Even made the reminder. No! Forgot to pack up for this trip, so I rushed away from my PC to do that. Completely spaced doing it. What if instead of murdering each other, we all make s'mores and sing around the campfire? We did that last night. People, it's true, people did still die. We don't have to shoot her dress off, right? I think her dress was definitely coming off. Hard to say, it all happened so fast. Yeah, that was intense. She kept like swinging her arms like 3 times, and I was like, I can't dodge that fast. But it ended up working out. I'm gonna skip through that. It's very loud in my ears. Okay. Yeah, so I was just thinking there when she's talking about, I have the clicker, I need to make him change the story. I'm thinking like maybe Wake is a little bit of an antagonist then, I guess? Like Saga's the true hero. Let's see. We just talked to Tor. Okay. I would really also like to unlock these extra inventory spots. I do have the bolt cutters now, which is going to open the game up a lot. But let's just start with Tor here. What if the final fight is Wake versus Saga? That would be it. I mean, shoot it off. Honestly, it might be. I could see it being more of the scratch version of Wake, but yeah.
We need to talk.
Damn right. Lots for me to explain. But not here. The night's got ears.
Huh?
We can have our talk in your head.
Oh, like
You have a
profiling.
room there, right?
How do you know about that?
I'm your grandfather. What don't I know?
Okay, yeah, we got to do our profiling in order to talk to him. All right. Also, why did he add her daughter? I don't blame her for being pissed about that. That's a good question. Hopefully we'll get an answer on that. It could be that, like, Logan has some sort of part to play. I'm not really sure. Let's do our case board first. Anderson Brothers.
Tor's here, in the overlap. Gotta find him and get the fuck out.
Oh, we did. Did do that. Okay, fact versus fiction. Anger's remorse mentions the man I drove away. Why did Mom leave? What man did Tor drive away? My father? Bolt to the tree. Isn't this one solved? Ilmo Koskela stood in front of a small gathering. Mocha was a wonderful moose. His skull will become the crown of the Grand Master. Goes here. Yeah. Pretty sure this one's already solved, right? This was under... Wait. Oh, I have to switch ones. Let's see. The story. Okay. I can actually plant some of these now. Maybe to have something over her so I can make her do it. Yeah, maybe that's it. Area around an overlap is always flooded. Does the overlap cause the flooding? Entered the dark place by playing Tor and Odin's song.
Overlaps require pieces of art to enter. Is that because of the dark place's focus on art? There are literal overlaps between our world and the dark place. Did Wake name all these things?
Why, do you think they're stupid, Saga? Could have come up with a better name. The Cult of the Tree is not a closed case. These are solved. Talk to Tor about the next steps. I think I've gotten... all of our pieces have been set. Let's actually... hang on. This radio one. Why are these all new? Huh. Maybe I get them after... I don't know. Once you beat Alan Wake 2, you're going to start a new game in its place or double up on one of the other playthroughs. It's going to be something new. Both Baldur's Gate 3 and Alan Wake 2 are kind of coming to a close. So when I do that, it'll be something new. I've got a I've got a long list of games that I want to check out. Some of which are ones that I would only check out probably, you know, one stream, two tops. Then I've got some games that I'd want to play through. But again, they would be ones I wouldn't limit to just playing on stream. I don't know that I'm going to limit myself to only ever using some games for stream anymore, just because I feel like I don't have time to fully dig into all the games that I want to play. I would say the long play game I'm most interested in next is probably Forbidden West. I adored Horizon Zero Dawn. That was actually the last game I played before I started streaming in my morning slot. So Horizon Zero Dawn's always kind of got a little special place in my heart too, but just absolutely brilliant game. Hey, Waylon, how you doing? No Limit, Mr. Unlimited. Shoot, wrong button. Waylon, how are you? How's the fam? How's life? Hope you guys are doing well. Also, have you been playing anything? I feel like I haven't seen you. I feel like I haven't seen you online in a while. Waylon is right. Play Star Wars Unlimited. I don't think that's what Waylon was referring to. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but I haven't been able to pay super close attention to these parts, unfortunately. Have we figured out why Alan has these powers? Haven't really been focused too much on this game. Can't remember one. So to my understanding, Chand, is that it was about like Cauldron Lake specifically. There's some sort of darkness there, and like Wake isn't the first person to experience this. Like, I don't, you know, there was talk of like Thomas Zane in the first game, and he's kind of this mysterious figure, this diver. I don't know. It's a very, admittedly, it's a hard story to follow. It's a hard story to follow, but yeah. Seemingly Cauldron Lake has some sort of power to make his writing come true. But he's been a crime novelist, so, you know, he kind of just writes about dark stuff, you know. Let's see. Play Star Wars Outlaws, Jedi Survivor. I didn't play Survivor, no. Become a Star Wars channel, yeah. You can't spoil that for me. I think it was. Almost bought some for funsies the other day. There were no pre-con decks, and I wanted something I could play with y'all, not just ripping packs. Haven't been gaming much. I played WoW for a year and a half, and now I'm focusing on losing that gamer weight. A year and a half, though? Yeah, I was just thinking about it. Wait, is me hovering over these people giving a different sound? It is. So I could have quieted this down the whole time. Jeez. Yeah, I was just thinking about that the other day when me, you, and Brokey played Sea of Thieves, and we had like a nice haul of treasure, and Brokey like slashed a freaking dynamite barrel and made us sink our ship. I don't know why. I don't know what reminded me of that the other day, but I just thought of that the other day. I love narrative games. Yeah, those are my absolute faves. Twin Sons is such a fun format. It's the Commander style variant. Play on TTS someday. I'll teach you. Bowman loves teaching people. Swoo. All right, let's talk to Tor about being my grandfather.
You said you were my grandfather. If that's true, why wasn't I told about you?
You were part of our fucked up family way before this horror story. I was a shitty fucking dad to Freya. Your mom didn't deserve that.
He doesn't mince
Not
words.
one bit. Things were said and done. Not a day goes by I haven't regretted it. But that fucking father of yours didn't make things any easier. I know Freya is gone. So I need to apologize to you. I am sorry, Saga.
I can see he's sorry. Mom said she didn't want anything to do with my grandfather.
Did you do Yakuza?
My father died before I could remember. It all matches. Tor and Odin aren't part of my family.
Yeah, I think what's not clear to me in this story is whether Saga and like Alex Casey. I mean, Alex Casey is a character in like Wake's books, but Saga maybe wasn't and then was written in. That's what I'm not totally sure of. Hopefully we'll get an answer on that, but I've heard great things about the Yakuza games. And I've been told I would like them, but I also just feel a little overwhelmed because there are so many of them and I've never played any. I don't need a second TCG to spend too much money on, but wouldn't mind knowing the rules for the sake of playing occasionally with friends. Weekend I don't have time since I'm playing Twilight Imperium Sunday, but let me know when you usually have free time. We can try to schedule something. Yeah, Coleman's going to be busy all day Sunday. Out of town this weekend anyways. Start with 0. Yeah, I was going to say, Chan, I feel like we're going to be summoning Chand here any second too. Tell me about my father?
Mom wouldn't talk about my father. You knew him?
Some doors are better left closed. Your dad was a complicated bastard. Always thinking too many steps ahead. That's not how we work. There was trouble, and then he was gone. I didn't handle it well. Freya didn't want anything to do with me after that. I can't blame her.
I never knew my dad or my mom's family. So many broken relationships in my past. I won't lose mine. With Logan. With David. I won't stop until they're safe.
I'm not addicted. I totally didn't spend $200 to pre-order a figure of my favorite character in his drag form at all. It's the origin story for the 2 main characters set before everything else. Then you pretty much just go in numeric order for a long time. If you make it to the point where numeric order isn't applicable, you'll probably understand the series enough to know what comes next. So how many numbered games are there? Oh, just... Are there more than 10 games? My mom.
You said you were a shitty father to my mom. Is that why she left?
Freya never looked back. My girl was strong. Freya always thought our powers had a dangerous side. Odin and me did fuck with things that should not have been fucked with. Your mom had common sense. She raised you right. Kept you safe. I'm not surprised she didn't tell you about the Anderson power.
She was always protecting me. Whenever I told my mom about my mind place, she called it make-believe. I wish she'd been more honest with me. At least towards the end.
8 counting 0, yes. I'm also around to tell you which games to play in order. Wait, 7? 7 numeric? Okay. Why is it that Tor, Odin, and Freya all have names of gods, but not Saga? Well, that's the thing, is like Saga translates to story, basically. And so that's why I'm like, I still am not entirely sure if Saga is, well, I mean, she is real, I guess, but what I'm not sure is if she existed outside the context of Wake's writing, or if she was only like realized because of his writing. Like Tor and Odin existed like independently of Wake. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, I don't know where Saga fits into this yet. I'm hoping we'll get an answer on that. But mainline is 0 through 6, then Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, and there's a handful of spin-offs, some canon, some not. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, like I said, the story in this is admittedly hard to follow. And I'm trying to remember the last time I played Alan Wake 1. It's been a little bit. But I have played through it a few times at least, which has probably helped. I probably played through it 3 or 4 times. Was a big fan of the game. This one is admittedly so different too, but I've also been really enjoying this.
You know about my mind place? How is that possible?
We all have the power. Find the truth. Damn right I do. Odin already told you you're a seer. You can gaze into their heads, see the truth. See past the lies. Past this bullshit horror story. Us Andersons aren't bound by it. You can fight it. Don't be the story. Make the story.
It's true. I am a seer. I have a power. My mind place is more than I thought it was. This isn't my intuition. I'm seeing their thoughts. Is this why I know the truth about Logan? While everyone else forgot?
So many mythology references. Is Saga a muse? I don't know. There's some questions still to answer. Also, the man who erased his name, Gaiden, and Pirate Yakuza. RGG Summit is next week. I'm so excited. What is RGG? The horn placement on her head in the background still bodes bad. Yeah, it's certainly done on purpose too. All right, the clicker.
I have the clicker. Can I use it to save my daughter?
An amp. Get your guitar roaring and your drums crashing. Blow reality's eardrums. Just the light switch isn't enough. It's Tom's story we're dealing with, so he's gotta be the one to rewrite it. After that's done, he can flick that switch to bring the whole thing home, baby.
I can't use the clicker without Wake. Tom. Meaning Wake.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too. He
needs to rewrite the story first. I can't stop the horror story without him.
Tom is Thomas Zane, and Thomas Zane and Alan Wake are like the same or connected. That's the other part I don't really remember. I don't know. I don't remember quite enough, I guess, from the first one. I don't remember where things are left with Thomas Zane in the first game.
Wake wrote Logan into the story. He had no right to use her like this. There is still time to make him fix it. I won't give him a choice.
And so it is possible that, like, Thomas Zane, if he is a separate person, maybe Thomas Zane wrote Tor and Odin into the story. Don't know. I don't know. Cold Brew, hello. I need you to stream 007 First Light. Is that a new game? Scratch, Thomas Zane. Scratch is... to be honest, we don't really know what Scratch is exactly. It seems like Scratch is the darkness embodied. Like he basically takes the place of somebody... you know, he's like a dark form of somebody else and then kind of like traps them in the darkness and then goes and lives out their life as them, but a more like fricked up version of it. Because, yeah, we were reading stories about like reading news articles about like how Thomas Zane got really weird. We were reading ones about how Alan Wake got really weird. And by weird, I just mean much different than how they were before. But we don't truly understand Scratch either. Yeah. Zane is not Thomas Zane. Scratch is not Thomas Zane. Yeah. But I think Scratch did like take Thomas Zane at one point. It's like Nintendo Direct, but for RGG, which is a studio that makes Yakuza. Okay. What I meant by spin-offs that are canon. Grant, I haven't played them, so maybe that's a mischaracterization. To me, from the outside, they struck me as side stories that are canon, but not crucial to understanding the mainline series. Okay. If you played Pirate Yakuza before playing Infinite Wealth, you'd get Infinite Wealth ending spoiled for you. Oh. Coming out March 26th, I believe. Pre-order it for us. March 26th. I don't know a dang thing about it. I need to watch a movie about a breakdown on this game. Yeah, that would honestly I probably could use some help doing that too. Like, I think Lutz would really dig it. Really? Somebody want to post like a trailer or something in the Discord so I can check it out? Scratch is Alan's counterpart within the Dark Place. I still don't understand what plot is going on in Yakuza. It's a James Bond game from the Hitman devs. Oh, it's an IO game? Dang, okay. Okay. Next one here. Fact versus fiction. Okay, we got some later here. Some of the ones that were marked as for later. Ford and Odin understand the true nature of the mind place. Okay. So one more there. Okay. Mind place isn't some mental technique. It lets me inside people's heads see the truth. Our family is not bound by Wake's story. The Andersons can see through the horror story. Yeah. Yep. Does that go here? Yep. That one's closed now.
Odin are my relatives. The evidence fits with what I know is true. It's a lot to process.
Yeah. Mom thought Tor's power was dangerous, didn't want me around it. All Andersons have powers. Mom never told me about them because she thought they were dangerous, wanted me to have a normal life. Oh, that one doesn't go there? Really? Second. My life in watery. Is it this? No? Tor and my father had problems. There was trouble. Freya took me away after that.
The way Tor behaved? I'm surprised my mom hung around for as long as she did.
Tor was not a good dad.
Genuinely sorry.
Would it be this life in watery? No. Communicating in? Oh, okay.
Tor and Odin can actually speak with me in my mind place. Thanks to their own powers.
Minigames sim with a main story to break up the minigames and side quests. Been hooked on both Indiana Jones and Hollow Knight Silksong. Both are bangers. I've heard great things about Indiana Jones as well. And that one is one I'm pretty interested in. I'm not a big Indiana Jones fan, though. Not to say that I dislike Indiana Jones. I just don't... I've never really seen... I never really watched, like, the classic Indiana Jones movies. Clicker acts like an amplifier. It can magnify the reality-changing effects of art. Clicker. Need to play indie, yeah. Careful saying Nazis deserve punching. Might get canceled. If you like Uncharted, then you will like indie. I've played... Yeah, I think I only played the first Uncharted game. Or which one? I'm trying to remember which one I played. Because Wake wrote the story, only Wake can edit it. How to stop the story? Yeah.
Wake needs to be the one to rewrite the ending. And I'll need to keep an eye on him.
The Anderson family is immune to the effects of the story because of a hereditary power.
The story doesn't affect me like it does other people. Because of who I am.
Okay.
Because of my family.
Those are for later. Okay, I think that's all of the evidence I have for the time being. So... Okay.
Thanks for telling me this, Tor. I need to go find Wake. To stop this.
The old gods of Asgard will be ready to help. Me and my bro will bring the rock when you need it. Remember, your daughter is alive. Just kept from you by this bullshit horror story.
I needed to hear that. Thanks, Grandpa.
Don't worry about me, kiddo. I'll drag my sorry ass over to Odin. A few shots of the Andersons' finest will fix us both up. See you soon, Saga.
The FBC is holding Wake at the sheriff's station. I need to make Agent Estevez understand.
Okay.
They have Wake and I have the clicker. We have to work together to stop this.
Hopefully he isn't already taken.
Casey. Do you read me, Casey?
No chance, right? Yeah.
Where are you, Casey?
He's
He
gone.
better be okay.
No, he's not.
Focus, Saga. Get to the station. To Wake.
Watch party for the Indiana Jones movies? Okay. We've got some locked places here. Oh, yeah. I've been over to this part here. Okay. Yeah, these places. Okay, so they do show bolt cutters. Basically just kind of like a little shortcut over here. And then this one is not so much a shortcut as just another entrance to this place here. Hey. All right. This area is unlocked. Wait, it put me on the other side of it. That was weird. I wasn't paying close enough attention. I looked over at chat and it like teleported me the other side to bolt cut it. That's kind of interesting. Dark Presence, the evil entity they're fighting, basically manifests evil shadow versions of people. Scratch's evil Alan. Zane was another author who also had run-ins with Dark Presence very similar to Alan to a point where their stories are almost parallels. Zane lost his wife, Barbara Jagger, to the lake somehow, similar to how Alan lost Alice in Alan Wake 1. Tried to use the powers of the lake to bring her back by writing. I don't fully understand how all that went down, but ultimately Barbara Jagger turned evil. The Alan Wake 1. Zane somehow ended up in the dark place. Pretty sure you've run into him in Alan segments of Alan Wake 2 at this point. Yes. I'm sure. But, I mean, I remember you even kind of see him in Alan Wake 1, and he's in, like, a diving suit. Here's a new manuscript page. Okay, Cynthia's lamp. When Cynthia Weaver was downstairs at breakfast, Rose snuck into her room. With all the lamps in the room, it took her a while to find the one with an angel. Luckily, the dream Alan had sent her had been very clear. Rose was certain that Cynthia would not miss one lamp. She had so many. Tonight, Rose would put the lamp in a shoebox and let it sink into the garden pond. That's what Alan wanted. That's how she could help him. The thought made her whole body buzz with joy. Cynthia knew the lamp was missing the very moment she came back to her room. She was overcome by grief. It had been Tom's lamp, one of the few things that reminded her of him. It had not worked in a long time with the cord severed and the light switch gone, but there are other kinds of lights than the ones we can see. The invisible light of the angel lamp had held Cynthia together all these years. With tears welling in her eyes, she didn't see the shadows shifting in the corners of her room. Oh, wow. Okay. Jin's in here with me now. Okay, so really, like, it's Rose's fault that Cynthia got taken. Lay down, Jimbin. Hey, lay down. Hey, Ams. Joey has got secret people. He takes naked pictures of us, then he eats chicken and he looks at them. Further me, so I assume so. The diving suit is tied to his struggle with Jagger and how he tried to use the powers to save her. Consulting my knowledge while skimming wikis and trying to dodge too many spoilers, so it might not be 100% accurate. Trying my best to clarify. No, you're good. Doesn't surprise me. Rose is unhinged. She truly is. Truly is. I wonder, actually, too, what if I go back through this manor? I think we could find Rose. Is she back now? Well, this area is kind of torn up. Okay, people are back now. Also, I'm kind of surprised I haven't been able to play as Wake in a long time. Admittedly, I do like the Saga part better, if I'm being honest.
How it looks every day.
Well, then it looks nice every day.
I thought I could... Flashlight's not turning off. There we go.
Where do you think Rose got to?
Oh, who knows with that girl? I always see her running off in the middle of the night.
Good for her. Live life while you can.
Huh. A lady should be in bed with her Christie novels at that hour.
Oh, boo. Don't be so old-fashioned.
If you have other questions, feel free to ask. My Alan Wake 2 specific knowledge might be limited since I don't want to spoil too much for myself, but I'm happy to try and gather info. Also provide my own understanding from 1 and what I've done of 2. Are you going to finish the game in your personal time? Yeah, I was wondering that too. I was wondering that as well. Yeah, it's kind of... I mean, I know the story is kind of convoluted, but I am kind of a little, like, disappointed that I don't know. There are some answers I just flat out don't have, even though I have played the first one so many times. I played it, like I said, completed it like 3 or 4 times. I think 4. Because I definitely played at least twice on Xbox back when I first got it. Because I played it once through normally, and then I played it again on Nightmare difficulty. Collected like all the manuscript pages. Like I wanted to try to get that game as complete as I could. And I remember playing it once again like several years later, and I've played it on PC as well. Pretty sure I played it 4 times. Curious too. We probably... Did we kill Cynthia? I mean, that was definitely Cynthia in the overlap. But what I don't know is, like... I don't know. Rose was very casual about Cynthia, like, taking Tor into the overlap. She's like, ah, that's Cynthia. Always up to something. So I'm not sure of as if, like, she's dead, or is it something like she's going to come back later? I don't know. Got all of these different fuses, though. She does seem to be gone, so I don't know. Anyway, okay. Let's keep moving. Find a solution to the performance. Yeah, probably. Got a Raspberry Pi. I'm gonna offload SwordBot, mix it up, and some other stuff onto to reduce how much my PC is running during stream. If that doesn't help, I'll probs finish off stream. Yeah, I don't know how much processing power those would use, but definitely worth a shot for sure. I am running the only things I'm running on this machine mid stream. I have a Streamlabs chatbot that runs, which I'm trying to fully deprecate, and then I think that's pretty much it. I mean, Spotify is on, but it's not doing anything right now. Okay, let's go open that other gate real fast. Could be right over there, I think. Yeah, it is. And I think I explored everywhere in here. Pretty sure. I'm so thankful we got the hunting rifle, because I almost missed it entirely. Hey, Captain. How are you, Captain? Sounds awesome, Swordbear. I always wanted to push my bot to another desktop. My main idea is just getting a gaming PC, let everything run on my current desktop. 2 PC setup would be super legit. I'm just like, even though I have... I don't know. I don't think I have... In this room in particular, I don't have the power to do it. Like, physical outlets. I can't do it. But yeah, I do have a Raspberry Pi running on a shelf behind me here, and I've got, I'm going to be giving more and more responsibility to that over time. It's been working well so far. Okay, switching back here. There are cult stashes, which is why I'm thinking I think I might work my way back this way. That way I can kind of try to claim those. What do we have here? Okay. Oh, there's a janitor's bucket there. We could dip back into Wake's story and see where he's at. Time-wise, honestly, I don't really have that many responsibilities today. Kind of stick to the right so we can find this cult stash. A lot of contextual info comes from the lore docs, manuscript page, etc. That even if you read those, who knows how much they'll stick. They left a lot open-ended, partially for the mystery, partially because Alan Wake is part of the larger Control universe. Don't think they want to paint themselves into a corner too much with hard rules and lore. Partially because I think they're pushing for an Alan Wake 3. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. Is I don't feel like the story is going to end, and I don't even have anything to like truly base that off of. But I don't feel like it's going to end here. Kind of the impression I get. Okay, there's a stash.
Another one of those cult boxes.
Here. Okay. Let's see. Do we have a note nearby or anything? Oh, it's just a lock. I think any of those are going to be... No, I don't think any of those are going to apply. Might as well click them, though. It's not like it... do anything. Okay. So maybe there will be a key. Any lights or anything? Oh, there's an arrow over here. Aha, okay. Can I climb? You hear that breathing? Do you think that's Saga? Kind of sounds a little distant to be Saga. Is the arrow... Wait, what? It just seems like a loop to me. Okay, and then there's an arrow facing this way. Maybe I need to ignore the paint? Just follow the blue arrows? Okay, I think it is Saga's breathing. I think it's just kind of something weird going on with... Interesting. Is the key going to be on the ground here? It is. Wow. Okay. That was interesting. Who painted the paint then? I bet there's going to be a note in here explaining that. I'm tired. Had to get on work like an hour and a half early to run an interview, and IT force restarted my computer. Oh, freaking A, man. That's so annoying. You can't hide from the trees. We are everywhere. It did not explain it. What is this? It's not a normal flare. Can't take either of those things. Hang on one second. Okay, let's drop this. What is that? That is a rocket flare. Single shot flare inflicts heavy damage in a large area on impact. Yeah, I'm definitely taking that. And then that's pistol ammo there, which I'm pretty good on. We'll just leave that. Time to run some extensions from the garage. Yeah, I really only have one or two outlets in this room. I've got one over here, my left shoulder, and then one directly, behind this PC. And that's it for the whole room. So, I feel like I'm maxing out what I can do in here. Do a true dual PC setup, but I don't have the space for it right now. Plus, the energy usage feels borderline irresponsible. Lutz mentioned the pie, so I jacked that idea. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I think, it just kind of makes sense, It's been kind of fun to tinker with one because I've never actually had one before. It's always two flashlight. Hopefully these guys are going to drop some stuff. Because I could use... You just use a lot of bullets on these guys. All right. I mean, arrow there I don't need. I'll take batteries. Why not? The pies are nice. Great for tinkering. Yeah. Quinn, how you doing? Yeah, it was fun. It was fun to like, I mean, I basically have like a, you know, fully self-hosted app on it, which is just was kind of fun to do. I've never really done that before. Additionally, I'm primarily a front-end developer, so getting to do...
We had a guest lined up. I have it written down here somewhere.
Getting to actually do some of the, like, DevOps stuff was kind of cool. Figamore.
I know that name from somewhere, but... Oh, the lion's lighting up, so that could be him.
I've just been remoting into it. I'm running a headless. I don't have any sort of interface set up for it. Yeah, it's just on that the shelf behind me. It's just sitting there. I want to get like a Loot Spot Goot sticker and slap that bad boy on there, but I don't actually have a design for Loot Spot Goots. Need to talk to Clumsy about that. Helps the Alan Wake 2 to numbers, so he shouldn't see much pushback for it. Oh, it's kind of Sam Lake's pet project. Assume he'll try to keep it going as long as they'll let him. Experiment with a Pi if I didn't have all sorts of GPU stuff I want to do with my bot eventually. Feels more stopgappy. Probably won't go true dual PC until I move in. Move again if ever. What kind of GPU stuff you mean? Funny because half the reason Alan Wake 2 took so long is because studios were gushy after Alan Wake 1 only did okay, or gun shy after it only did okay. Kind of a cult classic though. The people that enjoyed it are pretty hooked. Okay. Oh, that was shotgun ammo there. Okay. Try to get to this next cult stash over here. I'm gonna have to keep a separate mouse and keyboard. No, I'm definitely not. Yeah, running it headless for sure. Loots Plus. Dang keyboard. You could use a KVM for mouse keyboard switching. That's what I use for going between desktop and laptop. How GPU heavy? Pies are getting dumb powerful. I imagine they can handle basic graphic overlays. Yeah, that's something that I plan for Loot Spot Goots to do. At least some. He's not going to do all of them, but I don't envision it being a problem. I mean, it's a Pi 5, and it's kind of like Sorty's saying they're pretty strong. Is that a wolf? I thought you were going to start singing Down by the River. There is a wolf here. It's just so many bullets. These will kill me, so I'm sorry, but I'm shooting it. Gosh dang it. Where'd you go? Just get over here and let me kill you. I feel like I've almost used all of the pistol ammo. I had a lot of pistol ammo. I've almost used all of it just trying to get to the stashes here. It is a supply heavy. Every battle is just very supply heavy. Okay, and the cult stash is up here. Oh, and we hit our slideshow. Uh-oh. Okay. That's not good. Okay, 1 second, friends. 1 second. Oh, man, we are not close to a save spot. Okay. This feels familiar. Yeah. This happens, and all I got to do is just kind of quit the game and come back to it. So, usually at least. So, this is going to be kind of painful because we're not close to a save spot right now. Give me a minute, friends. Bear with me. Is my camera okay, or we're still... No, we're kind of laggy there, too. Okay. Triangles are the cultist sign? I believe so, yes. Are you sorry, though? I am sorry. Kind of, at least. The annoying part is now they're going to respawn, I think. Maybe. Well, I mean, it's more time-based than anything else. It's not like Dark Souls. It's not like a bonfire kind of deal. Go into the light, they respawn. Not quite like that, at least. Okay, sorry, friends. This is it's a long way to... There is a save spot in the wellness center, so that's why I'm trying to run back there. And it's difficult on my end too here. It's struggling. There's some sort of memory leak going on my PC. I don't even know if it's game specific at this point. Because it seems to happen in Ghost of Tsushima. It seems to happen in Baldur's Gate. It's kind of just on every game I'm playing. Very weird. Okay, let's do this here. All right. Oh, this menu's fine, right? Yeah, we're okay now. Might be it's probably an OBS. Yeah, it just happens after a certain amount of time. You know, there's some sort of memory leak going on somewhere. We're back into it, and it's still a slideshow. So let me try. We'll try not killing the game. See if that helps. We're fine here, so if we hit continue... The 10 a.m. It's too early for work calls. Like, please don't call me until 2 p.m. when I'm awake. All right, let's see. Is this better? No. Okay, let's kill the game. Fully kill the game. We'll let that give it a second here. And we can also do this. Super hyped for Alan Wake 1 when it launched. It wasn't quite what I expected, but I still liked it a lot. Alan Wake 2 is the Alan Wake game I thought 1 was going to be, and I love it so much. That's kind of an interesting thought. I don't know what I was expecting Alan Wake 1 to be, but I loved it. Basic graphic overlays. Also wanted to try and start using more advanced filters and stuff. Like there's some NVIDIA stuff I wanted to leverage, but it ate several gigabytes of my GPU just turning it on. So I said, hell no if I'm also gaming. Doing like, we're doing some of the, like this, the green screen stuff like this by chance. Because this works well when I'm not in a resource heavy game, but it will not do, this will not run at all during Alan Wake. No chance. So I have it for some of my lower intensity games, but all right, let's try it again this time here. Okay. Still planning to run OBS itself on my main PC for the foreseeable future. So might still be a load. Just want to offload like 5 different programs and scripts I have running in the background. Might have a super performance intensive, but it's just more stuff sharing resources with OBS. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely worth a shot. And if nothing else, it'll be kind of fun to tinker with, you know. Offload all eventually. StreamerBot can use a networked OBS, so maybe offloading just that to a Pi would be a good first step. Would be tricky with my custom scripts though. What are the scripts doing? I just plan on grabbing all my resources, moving them onto the Pi, scripts, graphics, sounds, etc. Does it happen in offline gaming if you do much? The last game I played Ghosts of Tsushima probably like a little over 2 hours a couple weeks ago. Don't remember it getting bogged down. So that's kind of a good point. I think you're probably onto something. The fact that it's a combination of OBS in these games, which would make sense because, like I said, it's not been any one game. You know, here it is, it's smooth as silk again. So, all right. I was kind of midway between two save points, and I thought I just knew the way to get to the manor more easily than the other ones. That's why I ran back this way. Let's try. Can't see anything else to tour. I wonder if I should have gone and tried to speak to Odin. Last time I tried talking to Odin, he was just fully out of it. I might as well try it. Quote management and stuff, which has some text files, nothing crazy. Then file management for the TV, BRB screen, whatnot, does some fun file IO stuff that I don't want to networkify. Though I can find ways around this if I can mount drives over the network. Yeah, I'm kind of having some issues with that too. I'm like, I don't want to expose my Pi to the net. Shoot, you know what? He's not on the third floor, is he? He's on the second floor. And I actually think he's not on this side either. Yeah. Could be over here. There's Tor's room. Nobody in there yet. Yeah, he still didn't have anything to say. I figured that'd be the case. Didn't play fully around with it. Like tying random crap like that to redeems. That'd be fun. I haven't built in the rest of my channel point redeems. I need to get on that. Good point. First redeem and some of my other text doc manipulating stuff might get a little funky. Need to get my API back up and running. Has it been off? All right. Hiking or climbing prohibited in this area? Wait, what? Hiking? Shall be unlawful to oh, right. This area was locked off. Okay. Locked on this side and on the other side. I remember that now. We had to cut it open. Saga and Casey did. And then let's switch guns because that... Yeah, I'm running low on ammo again. See, that's what I mean. All I'm trying to do is just uncover these stashes, and yet here we are. I can probably pick this up now. Someone came by my desk. What I missed? Oh, I just asked, like, so you have your API has been down? Maybe I should have also stopped by since I was there saving it, I probably should have stopped by the shoebox too. Also, what does associate on glitch and they killed the whole platform? Wait, oh, glitch doesn't exist anymore? Also, what kind of stuff were you doing with your API? Like, I tried a couple years ago. I tried. I built this integration where if anybody ever supported me on Ko-fi, it would trigger my Streamlabs alerts. That way, I could have the same alerts go. Glitch, I couldn't use glitch because of its like. It puts your app to sleep. It wasn't, I don't know if I did something wrong or what, but I ended up putting on Heroku instead. And then they killed all their free plans. So I just basically, I let it die. It'll be something that I'll probably rebuild eventually, but I'm not in a huge hurry. Posting on glitch. Yeah, they killed, I didn't realize glitch is dead now. Yeah, I tried it years ago and I don't know. It was good for some things, but I got some substance floating here.
Another cult stash. Another cult box.
Light. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's just a light bulb. Okay. And there's a code. One's a code. We will get the code somehow. Another arrow. Okay. We're getting some taken coming again. 3 of them, and I just don't have that much ammo. So you better die in 2. I will be so upset. These flashlight bursts are just not working. There's a 3rd shot coming. That is so annoying. Okay, at least I got some ammo there. Where'd the other... Okay. Got some... I think that was pistol ammo. I didn't get a good look at it. Dodged too early. Trying to get her to fall on the ground. What's not happening? Oh, jeez. Okay, there's some hunting rifle ammo. Good. This is some goofy redeem-based stuff. Picking random chatters. The list, its associated DB was hosted on there. Random tinkering. Gotcha. Okay. Wait, what is this pointing down to? Hmm? Okay. Oh, different symbols. Okay. We should be able to brute force it now. So I think the first one is probably the, like, 2 opposing arrows. I think we can brute force this. Yeah, that's got to be 1. The 2 side-by-side triangles. Okay. And then the hourglass. Okay. I assume it's 3 codes. Or 3 characters in the code. Okay. Opposing. Upside down. Side by side. Hourglass. Nailed it. Another flare. Oh, they don't stack, though. Okay, we took the hunting rifle ammo. I think I'm going to just drop... They really... You can't stack those flares at all? Could probably migrate a decent chunk of it to swordbot.py at this point. I had the API before I got comfy enough with Python to hack together that program. Now I have a framework for stuff like channel points built, but before I needed something JS friendly and callable for Mix It Up because it's what I knew. I got you. Okay. Manager's out early today, but he's in Central Time, so it's only like an hour early for me. Dang, tell him to go move to the West Coast. Like, I want to get out super early. Just got word that feds have Alan Wake in custody. He came out of the lake. He's dangerous. Everyone be on high alert. We need to take the rider out. Spread the word. Okay. So we've got a flashbang and this other... I wouldn't mind having both of those, honestly. But I got to decide if it's worth... I can drop these hand flares. I really don't even use them, honestly. Maybe I should, but I don't. And I have some more in my shoebox as well. I could heal using the trauma pads. Let's do that. And that'll give us both our slots. Another meeting. Sounds good, Swordy. All right. Okay. Well, I don't know if that was 100% worth it, but we did it at least. And then let's take a look here. One more cult stash. Then we can kind of... Wait, didn't the ranger station? I guess it didn't. Maybe there wasn't something in the ranger station, but... Nova, hello, word there. I've spread the word. You did? How did the meeting go? Did everybody cry? Did you flip everybody the bird? How was it? Also, it's showing this as like a place I haven't been before. Is it? Okay. Ranger Station. I swear I'd been to the Ranger Station before, right? I thought I had. The stash is right there. I see it. Ranger Station, Bright Falls. Okay. Let's see. Can I guess I haven't been here. Let's see if there's a save point in here. It would be great if so. I'm not counting on it. Let's see. I don't have one there. And no, not in here at least. Okay. I can't tell. I mean, there might be. Literally brought a toy mic so I could drop it and walk out like a boss. Did you actually? Curly, hello. I think I caught you before you concluded stream. I'm here. I'm here. Not for much longer, admittedly. I should probably check work messages. I am going a little bit long here, but let's see. No work messages. I don't really have much to do today, but work-wise, I do have other things I got to get done. Personal things. Got to get some dinner prep going too. Okay, let's see if we can kill this crew up here. They're going to be right... Yeah, right over the hill. 2? 3. Gosh dang it. Okay, let's test out one of these... Okay. Come on, Saga. Please do something here. We can't have this weird menu thing that just nothing is happening.
Let's go.
This guy is so annoying. Jeez.
Now there's less monsters.
Yeah, there are, I guess. Okay. Jeez Louise. I actually am getting a decent amount of supplies once I kill them. Like, my pistol ammo's back up now, finally. I was down to 6 bullets.
Locked box.
I'm up to 60. I did. That's hilarious, though, Nova. Curly, how you doing? Personal things? Yeah, like I said, I'm prepping dinner for tonight. That's going to take me some time. What is this? Are those reindeer? Look like Santa and reindeer. It's like some sort of... There's a red arrow pointing at the chimney for Santa. Okay. So there's a key somewhere. Testing that. Ranger Station. There's something to do with this. Is there a chimney on the Ranger Station or something? Yeah, there is. Okay, let's try to see if we can get over there. We should. Jen, lay down. Hey, lay down. Good girl. Just digging the crap out of my floor. You're the friendliest little mimic there ever was. I try to be, at least. You know, if I gotta gobble up adventurers, then, at least I'm doing it kindly, you know? Okay, let's see if there's a key. There's a handprint here. Look at that, a key. Boom, baby! All right. That was the stash key, right? It did say stash key, not just ranger station key. Glug. Yeah, I don't have that. Maybe I should. That is Spooky's Discord voice chat sound effect. Anytime he joins a VC. All right. Hopefully this gives us a key. It does not. Okay. We can stack those. Still can't, yeah, I can't stack those. That's fine though. Okay. Took me forever to figure out the hint wasn't Santa's butt. Why are you making this so complicated? Just give us normal freaking keys. Got that stash. It would be great if I could get into the ranger station, but I don't know how. Saga. Because I would really like to know if there's a safe spot in here, but let's see. Bolt cutters, none of those work. Okay. I always forget I have it set globally. It is pretty dang funny. It's always a little jarring to hear my own voice. Like, I have the surprise one whenever I join, but whenever it's somebody else and I hear my own voice, that is a little jarring, admittedly.
Must be locked from the other side.
Okay, where would you keep a key if you were a ranger? I think it'd be down on that beach or something. I could also try to sprint into town. I think I got all the cult stashes, right? I did. Okay, so maybe Billy's Boatyard. I could go up here. Maybe that's what I'll do. I think I'll just sprint up that way. Because I do need to call it a day here very soon. It'd be nice if there was a safe spot in there, but I don't see an easy way in. Hi, Durgicat. The glug sounds just like Weston's glug, 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 glug. Weston's? Actually thought it was Lute saying it when I heard it on West's stream. No key down there. We're just going to run. We're just going to run. Stopping for nobody. I already hear some creepy chuckling. Weston's your friend. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, we'll go to that shoebox and break room and all that up there. That'll also be kind of interesting because it'll give me the chance whenever we play next. Give me the chance to decide if I want to try to drop into Wake's story and see if there's anything additional to do. I feel like I've played more Saga lately, but I think I've admitted this numerous times that I'm actually enjoying Saga's story more than Wake's. I don't know. I just am. Wake has been more puzzle focused. Like, and there are puzzles for Saga's story too, of course, but I just think hers is more interesting right now. Uh-oh. There's that same... Yeah, you know what? Okay, that's not OBS specific. This little weird stutter it's doing, because this is the Hunt Showdown stutter. Means I definitely need to get over here quick. Okay. Yeah, just this way. See it.
More coffee. Coming right up.
Don't forget to use the janitor's bucket in the janitor's break room to alternate between characters. Alan and Saga stories can be played in whatever order you choose. Yep. I'm aware. Okay, let's do our manual save here. We'll just save over the one I just did. Here. All right. And we will... Game... Wes okay, though. I think you found that earlier, too. You liked Saga's parts versus Alan's. Yeah. Did not mean it that way. Durja, could you play a game like this? Another friendly streamer, just like yous. All right, friends. I got to run out of here. I got some stuff I got to take care of today. But appreciate everybody hanging out. I am super enjoying... Alan Wake 2. I think I mentioned this too. I think it's honestly, it's becoming a game I've had a little more interest in playing off stream as well. So that may take place over the weekend if I have time. I'm not sure. But anyway, thank you, Nonder, for the raid. Nonder and Nonsters. Waylon90 also for the sub. And everybody hanging out with me today. I really appreciate you all. I do hope you have an amazing weekend. And I will see you again on Monday. Next week, Monday is the only stream. Because Mrs. Magoots and I will be hitting the skies for our vacation. So, starting Tuesday. So at least I don't plan on streaming Tuesday. I'll let you know if that changes, but I'm pretty sure when Monday is going to be the only stream. So, but yeah. Friends, I love y'all. Please take care of yourselves and others. I'll see you next week. I love ya. Bye.